Good morning. I often get asked by a number of clients who are foreign nationals, those clients that meet one of two criteria. Those that are already in the United States when they get charged with a white-collar crime, and those that are charged while they're living overseas. And they each present two distinct issues and concerns, some overlapping. In the instance of clients that are overseas when they're charged, some of the more pressing concerns they have are, well, how do I get back to the United States? Am I going to be taken into custody as soon as I get back? Am I allowed to post bond? How do I fight my case if I can't post bond? For those clients, getting them an attorney that's very familiar with immigration and some of the bond issues concerned with their particular charges is critical. Because the last thing you want to have happen is, if you're a defendant and you have to come back to the United States to fight your charges, is being taken into custody at the border or before you board your flight. Because when that happens, when you do arrive in the United States, you're going to be remanded directly into federal custody. And fighting your charges while in federal custody can be a real burden. For those clients that are in the United States and are foreign nationals or non-U.S. citizens and are charged, those set of circumstances are a little bit different. In their cases, many of them, or most of them, are permitted to remain out on bond while they fight their charges. But for every foreign national, how they negotiate those charges, how their attorney effectively negotiates the plea, could very well determine what happens to them after they serve their sentence, if they are convicted of a crime. No matter what, if you're charged with a crime and sentenced to a period typically in excess of 12 months, you're subject to deportation. And if you live in the United States, have your family here in the United States, have your children, your life is here in the United States, you've created a life for yourself here, and find yourself in the clutches of the justice system, the most difficult thing to think about is, when your sentence is over, what are you going to do? If you're going to be sent to immigration and sent back to your country of birth, how about your family? What happens to them? You're not allowed back in the country. How can you support your family? Does your family have to go back to your home country with you? Being able to address these concerns prior to your plea or prior to your charge, if you're able to, are tantamount. If you wait until it's too late, until sentencing, and you realize, my attorney didn't mention this to me, or I wasn't worried about it because I didn't think I was going to get sentenced at any time. Now you're faced with an immigration detainer, which prevents you from going to a minimum security camp, prevents you from taking the RDAP drug and alcohol program should you qualify, leads to a whole new dimension of challenges. Proper planning at every step of this journey is essential. More so if you're a foreign national or a non-U.S. citizen that has been charged with a crime. Finding proper representation who's familiar with these challenges is critical to you and your family. So if you or your family or loved ones or friends are going through this, and you are a foreign national or a non-U.S. citizen, call me, and maybe I can help point you in the right direction. Thank you.